Gilbert Burns believes Jorge Masvidal is actually smarter than people give him credit for. Speaking to media this week, Gilbert says he sends me a lot of numbers, especially for a guy like Masvidal who has 51 fights. There's a lot of tape for him to watch. There are many habits he won't change. He can get better here or there. He can change something here, but he won't change everything completely overnight. So you can see his tendencies. You can see how he defends takedowns. Damian Maia took him down this way. Colby Covington took him down this way. Kamaru Usman took him down like this, but those three guys are on another level. Most people tried and couldn't take him down. Michael Chiesa shot well for a takedown, but ended up on bottom and got submitted. It's good to have those numbers and those tendencies, you know? Like, he does this well, so I won't waste any energy there. That helps in the strategy. He has good defense on the ground, but his strongest game is his striking. He has good knee, good kicks. He's smarter than people think. He has good takedown defense. The Abu Dhabi fight when he replaced me against Kamaru was boring because he defended the takedowns. Kamaru couldn't take him down. Here is Dana White's latest edition of kItFriday. This time Dana has a variety of Cuban food.
What's up, everybody? It's kItFriday here at UFC headquarters. And in honor of UFC 287 being in Miami, we're going to try a couple of different Cuban foods. So we're going to try Pastelitos de Guayaba, and we're going to try Tostones breakfast sandwich. Layer guava paste and cream cheese on top of puff pastry squares. Score the top of the puff pastry and put that on top. Brush egg wash and bacon. Fry sliced plantains in oil. Smash them together between wax paper and put it in frying oil. Build the sandwich with cheese, breakfast sausage, egg, and more cheese. All right, these are the pastelitos, which basically look like incredible pastries. Again, no way this sucks. That's one of the best things I've ever had. I'm going in again. Holy that is so good. Off the charts, unbelievable. It sucks I gotta follow it up with a breakfast sandwich, actually. Really good too. Cubans know their excellent. This is unbelievable. And it's only a few ingredients too. You gotta make this one at home and try this thing. It's great too. This is next level. 2 winners.
Sean O'Malley and Tim Welch on the Timbo Sugar Show preview the rematch between Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira this weekend. Both are pushing for Izzy to win.
God, Alex Pereira, when we met him, he was on the card when you fought.
He fought Sean Strickland.
Was that the same card?
I fought Pedro Munoz.
Okay, that was great. He was such a nice dude, and his coach was such a cool dude. But God, I want to see Izzy get it done so bad.
Amen.
Yeah.
So bad.
Amen.
Just because he's a bad motherfucker, just for even taking the match the first time, I'm so curious what his game plan's going to be. It cannot, and maybe it can be, but if your game plan's to come out and wrestle for 25 minutes, I think it takes a lot longer to develop your cardio for that and develop your skills for that than a 10-week camp.
What about Corey Sandhagen? Come out, wrestle first couple rounds. Because Pereira actually took down Izzy in the second round and ended up on top.
Yep.
Next round, Izzy took down Pereira, took his back kind of, but he looked pretty lost. But when you're that strong, and if Izzy doesn't have like really good top pressure, you're gonna be able to do to get out. That's not necessarily right. And if Izzy doesn't capitalize and take his back correctly, he'll be able to, scoot to the fence, get up, wrist control, whatever. Because there's different levels of black belt jiu-jitsu, and then like being really good in the UFC and just being able to do everything.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between people who've grappled their whole life compared to who just learned it in the last 6-7 years.
God, yeah, it would be epic to see Israel come back and do that. But if you say he goes out there and loses, what does he do? He's already beat everyone. That's like
Move up to light heavyweight?
He's not big enough.
I don't think so. I think Pereira's not going to be champion that long.
No.
So take another fight.
You got Bo Nickel, you got Hamzat right there.
There's still some fights to make.
Damn, Izzy versus Hamzat.
Huge fight.
That's a big fight. I mean, if Izzy
would be.
if Izzy's literally just like, let's make some big fights happen. Let's get it.
Yeah, dude. There's so many fights for Izzy still, even if he lost, I think. So if you had to pick right now, someone gave you 10 grand to bet, who you putting it on?
If that motherfucker cut 20 pounds, 25 pounds fight week, that motherfucker, your chin, your brain fluid.
So 10 stacks. Who you picking?
Izzy.
Bye.
Let's get it, Izzy. Finish, baby.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
I think he can come out and wrestle. I feel like he's gonna come out. He's got a couple maybe good takedowns. Come out, wrestle, put him on his back. Really get him thinking. Maybe he won't be able to march forward as much if he does have some kind of. Who knows? You never know. Like some people have really good little things that they show in the gym. It's never been really done in a fight. They're really good at it in the gym. They hit it a lot. And they've never done it in a fight, and then boom.
Robert Whittaker on the MMA Arcade podcast gives his prediction for the rematch between Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira tomorrow. Be sure to check out Rob's new YouTube channel for his podcast. Link will be in the description.
This is very dependent on how Israel comes back after that loss against Pereira. One way of him taking it is Pereira's got my number. Okay, I did everything right last fight. I was winning the fight and I still lost. And now this is the third time and second time in a row he's been stopped. You know, he can say and do whatever he wants. He can train as hard as he's ever going to train, which he has, I'm sure. And he can do all his business. But then when he gets into the octagon, he knows that Pereira's got his number. Okay, that's one way. That's one way. Or the worst has happened. Pereira, the story has happened. He went cross sports, chased me. They built him up in 3 fights. We fought. He finished me in front of the world. The story had the ending everybody was kind of hoping would happen. And that frees him up. All the worries, all the thoughts, all the responsibilities now. He is now the challenger. He sits in that space where he knows he was winning that fight and just got clipped at the end. Five of those rounds even. He knows he was winning the fight up until that point. He knows he can beat him. He knows as a challenger, he's got nothing on his shoulders. Everybody thinks Pereira's going to beat him again. And he goes into this fight just free, creative, unorthodox. And Pereira's always locked in. He's always in prime position to unload some heavy strikes or heavy kicks. He's fast, very technical, like stalks you down almost. And he's just primed, locked, and loaded. But we saw Adesanya's best moments in that fight when he is free, when he's being creative, when he's using his range and his unorthodox way of striking and kicking that really started putting Pereira off balance. But I don't know. It's hard to say, you know. And you know, I'm in a mixed mindset because I believe I can beat Adesanya in our third fight. You know, that's a puzzle I've been cracking at, and I'm really excited to run again. Yeah. But yeah, you know, I guess that's my standing on it.
Today, both Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya made championship weight, and the fight is officially on for tomorrow. Izzy, however, believes that Pereira may be using an IV to rehydrate, similar to the Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski situation recently. Last night, Izzy tweeted USADA, "Monitor us from the moment we get off the scale till we hit the arena on Saturday. Have people take shifts if they have to. No loopholes to jump here." And then after the weigh-ins today, Izzy tweeted, "Fine then. I'll just use an IV to rehydrate. What's the legal loophole limit again?" Dan Hooker responded saying USADA for show docs. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to Khabib Nurmagomedov announcing that he's returning to competition sometime in July, but not MMA. The first one's from Punjabi Piccolo. It says, "I expected it wouldn't be an MMA. Definitely some sort of grappling. But imagine if it's like a Dagestani basketball league." The second one's from Eric. It says, "All Khabib said was he has to be ready. For all we know, he's talking about a pie eating contest." And the final one says, "As DC once said, if you lose twice, there is no rivalry." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.